My name is Rhapsody and welcome to The Outer Worlds. The Outer Worlds is an FPS RPG from developer Obsidian, known especially for Fallouts 1, 2, and New Vegas. This series in particular is cut from Twitch VODs, but I do try to make an effort throughout to balance my commentary so as to not be just a Twitch VOD, instead more of a hybrid. A little more personal and casual than a typical Let's Play, a little more game focused than a typical stream VOD. There's nothing much left to say except that the character creation ends at 22:25. If you'd like to skip it, and enjoy.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Oh hell yes, we actually get controlled on that. How blind are you coming in on this? Literally 100% blind. I've intentionally avoided absolutely all talk about this game whatsoever, including fawning praise of it, because sometimes people will fawn praise on it and then say a thing. You know, like, oh, that bit at the start, where? I avoided everything. All right. Just average on everything else. All right, let's just make a couple of modifications. I'm ready to go. I'm ready. Actually, what is the point buy system? So yeah, it's just one per, right? Okay. Body has strength. Strength affects melee weapon damage and the amount you can carry. Affected skills: one-handed, two-handed, heavy weapons, block, inspiration, and intimidate. And it affects your carrying capacity as well as your melee damage. Dex affects your melee attack speed as well as your ranged weapon reload speed. Affects one melee, handguns, dodge, block, shotgun, sneak, of course, and lockpick, and it's just increased attack speed and reload speed there. You're a gamer? Minimize body? It's a fair point well made.
They must have been feeding you Spacer's Choice rations.
Intelligence affects critical hit bonus chance. Thank you, Mr. Nomus, for the subscription. Enjoy your emotes in chat, and welcome to the Republic. Affected skills include long guns, persuade, hack, medical, science, determination. Okay, yeah, as you might expect. Long guns in intelligence, though. Interesting. I mean, are you gonna make yourself raps? See, I don't know, because I had this idea for the longest time where I wanted to go back and do Fallout New Vegas, but do it, like, play a character that's based on kind of my political leanings, my moral philosophy, all those kinds of things. Because Fallout New Vegas, developed by the same developers, Obsidian, as this game, asks a lot of very, very poignant questions. So I'm assuming this is going to do very similar things, obviously in a completely different aesthetic and in a different fashion as well, but I imagine we'll be contending with some actual issues through the whole of this game. So I could play as myself.
This one's so normal.
And align with what I usually would myself. I don't know, I'm not set on that. I'm not set on that. Because if I'm playing myself, then, you know, I'd probably go, what? Temperament. That up, down, down, down.
Muscular atrophy is
Pretty much.
a hobby.
Prepare for moral gray areas. Okay, well, if I am going to play like my own choices in those kinds of things, then I think ideally I will go with like 2 charm. Let's have a look at some of the other things because we're not done yet. Perception. Perception affects headshot and weak spot damage bonuses. Affected skills include handgun, long gun. Okay, so a skill can be affected by 1 or more attributes. Got it. Handguns, long guns, heavy weapons, dodge, lockpick, and engineering. Plus 10% on that. Also got charm effects, faction reputation, and companion ability cooldowns. See, there is actually a little bit of a downside on this, which is RPGs like this, the thing that I like the least is... oh, that's very kind. The thing that I like the least about RPGs like this is actually managing your party. So if charm is directly related to that, maybe I don't go for it. Persuade, lie, intimidate, hack, science, and inspiration. Also got temperament at the very bottom, 2-handed melee, lie, sneak, medical, engineering, and determination. Companions in this are actually pretty easy and good to use. Ooh. Can you read the description for low intelligence?
You're easily
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
Glad I found you before the board did.
Let's quickly pop all of these down to below average to see what their negative penalty would be.
You had a habit of snarling at people.
Tactical time dilation drain for movement is doubled. I have to imagine that's like a bullet time kind of effect. Weapon durability loss is increased. Okay. Critical hit damage is drastically reduced. Words are hard. Thinking no good. Dumb dialogue options unlocked. As much as I want to do that, you can't do it for your first run through of the game. Headshot and weak spots do no extra damage. Reputation gains are significantly reduced. And no passive health regeneration. Yeah, this seems like a bad time ahead of us here. So let's go...
If I had your brains 30 years ago, we might not be in this mess.
I mean, my character wouldn't be particularly strong. I do like characters that have some negatives to them. It feels like I should need like either dex or strength. I don't know. Natural health regeneration or perception. Which should this go in, chat? Dex, perception, or temperament? I'll give y'all a little bit of a vote on this. Perception, dex, dex, perception, dex, dex, dex. I can't tell anyone I leveled that. Feel like you're underestimating your charm? That's as high as I can get it at the moment. If you know anything about Dark Souls, you do not go for dex. You can't tell anyone. Tapioca is the rule. Depends, are you going shooting or melee? Well, I mean, we just moved strength down. We're going shooting. I'm definitely going like, my standard build for the first run in games like this is usually like handguns.
Normal.
Perception, perception, perception. Alright. Let's have a look at their related skills. Handguns are in that. Temperament does not have handguns. I mean, frankly, that'll do. Oh, I thought, yo, I'd stalled on that screen for a long time because I had so many choices to make, but if I knew there were more. Alright. So these are just our current skills, so I was looking for us to tag a couple of them. Got it. We just started? Yeah, literally just started. I'm so happy to be healed, because I could not play this game at all while I was ill. It was so mean. Ranged. Increases your weapons, improve your weapon sway, critical hit chance, and ranged weapons in general. My handguns are actually like really low at the moment. My long guns are kind of high. Do you know if this playthrough will go on YouTube? I suspect so. It really depends. If I can limit myself to not just reading and responding to chat and actually do like a kind of let's play thing that also then looks at chat, then it'll go to YouTube. If I can't manage to do that, then, you know, it's exclusive here on Twitch. Definitely dialogue.
I hope we haven't lost that silver tongue to frostbite.
Alright, so I think a lot of these things aren't going to make sense to us for a while. Like unlock TTD location hit effects. One-handed melee weapon TTD drain negative 50%. Like, so I'm not going to read any of those kinds of things. Definitely dialogue upgraded. Probably not leadership, maybe tech. That's kind of like a speech and science ROM. Are you going sneaky? I usually go a little sneaky. I do only have 6 in sneak at the moment though, which is going to make that a little difficult. Leadership is really good at 20. Your companions can do special attacks, and the inhaler heals you and your companions, but they get 30% of the healing effect. Yeah, we could do that. Hi, Ice Mayor. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I feel like I should have one thing that's aggressive, one thing that's not. Right? So if dialogue's my non-aggressive one, my aggressive one should be range. Disable comments on YouTube for the VOD of Outer World until you finish it. I will do as soon as I can. What's your second persuade skill? Lie. Oh, or the second thing that unlocks? Cower duration, plus 7%. Humans have a 20% chance to cower in fear for the first 3 seconds after I hit them. Alright, this also leaves us 1 from handguns, getting to unlock TTD location hit effects. Yeah, I think this is probably where we want to go. Aptitudes. Hell yeah. Okay, so these are like, oh, what were they called in Fallout? It wasn't gift, right? It's just, I always took gifted. Whatever TTD is. Yeah, I have no clue. I imagine it's probably like the VATS-ish kind of system. No discernible aptitude. Colonist sounded like a nice entry-level career for a person of your skills. Expanding humanity's reach and civilizing your cosmic frontier was ambitious enough without worrying about your day job. Yet the rest of your life to figure how to be useful in Halcyon. Beverage service technician. The Halcyon colony needs good people, but it will also settle for those who can mix a memorable drink. As a human cocktail shaker, you've made concoctions that could end wars or fuel skip drives. You're still trying to balance out the flavors of a truly signature old-fashioned, though. Drink duration effect, plus 3. That's so minimal when you compare it to, like, all of the rest of these are a little interesting, at least. Although I guess they're 1 in a stat that has a maximum of 100, so maybe it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I'm not going to read through every single one of these, I don't think. Bureaucrat rank 0, cashier subgrade non-supervisory. This is with persuade. I do like the idea of a little more persuade. Traits, yes, that was them. Thank you. Much appreciated, silly. Engineering, dodge. What are we playing? The current game is The Outer Worlds. Dirt farmer. You got into the business with the tubers and stayed for the plowing, planting, pruning, and plucking. If it isn't honest work, sorry, it isn't honest work if you come home clean. Worms need dirt, food need worms, and you're just doing your part. The worms. I honestly think, like, probably cashier subgrade. Don't worry this much. Pick what fits your character. Okay, pick what fits your character. If this has, like, direct impact, then I probably should. So what's the idea of my character? If I am doing myself-ish, then let's have a really, really crummy kind of industrial, maybe retail job that crushes our spirit. Because if I didn't have YouTube, that'd be what I have. Yeah. I guess still cashier is the closest on those. How do you like the game so far? Okay. Well, let me tell you about the mechanics of this game. Oh, real fun, I imagine. I haven't even started yet. Hell yeah, let's be female. Okay. Only 2 options. It has reactive gameplay through flaws. Ooh. Interesting. Smack random a couple times and laugh. All right. That looks rad. Do I need to smack it more times? I do want to see like the true diversity of what we can get going on here, but damn. It's actually auto-generating like some serious ass faces. This isn't no Dark Souls auto-generation. This is neat. Although I think actually maybe I will try and make myself. All right, let's go. What is the closest base head to me? It's probably that so far. That's too big of a jaw. I don't want to spend 1,000 years on this screen, but I could totally see myself spending 1,000 years on this screen. Make femwraps? That's even better. That's still probably closest to my face. All right. Where is the alabaster white skin tone? I think hazel eyes? I'm not entirely certain. I don't make it a habit to look in the mirror at them. Commander Kronos, thank you very much for the donation. I will read the message presently. Happy that you're feeling better, Raps. Chat, no spoilers. Thank you very much for the reminder to chat, and I'm glad to be feeling a lot better myself as well. Thank you. Get really close to the cam. All right, hang on. Let's just skip this whole character creation process. Boom. Characters created. Let's go. Just click next. That's my impression of every character generated this side of Fallout 4. What did you think of it? Put that down there. I'm gonna try and make it like a decent size while we're doing this so that I can make comparisons at the absolute least. You got green eyes? All right, green eyes. Let's go for that. I'll just take your word for it. None of those appear to be green. Either my eyes are deficient or it's kind of hazily. I got that. Need the t-shirt Rapson's wearing? You will have to also steal it from my partner. Character looks incredible, but the facial hair was a little... Yeah, the facial hair is... It was supposed to disappear after I did the Klaus cosplay, but I don't know, I'm fine with it. That seems like a good brow horizontal. I don't need any more brow horizontal there. Brow forward? Yeah, maybe pull those out a little bit. I can't go with every single slider here. We're going with the base default ones that we looked through at the absolute least. As most, rather. Have you seen a Code Vein character creator? I have, actually. It's apparently extremely in-depth. People are very, very pleased with it. All right. What's my current hairstyle? Like a bit ratty. I do kind of want to like rock an undercut like that. Hell yeah. That's kind of close, right? It's kind of got the little bit of a quiff at the top kind of thing going on. Other than that, Scraggles kind of work. Who'd you cosplay? Klaus. Klaus from Umbrella Academy. There are pictures over on the... That kind of looks like Ashley Birch's hairstyle, actually. Who I think did voice act for this game. $3.50 to move every slider all the way to the right. The immersion of the game is, I imagine, probably going to be challenged by that. I do appreciate the idea, but no thank you. I really like the hairstyles in this game. I'm down. I'm down with it. I mean, that's also kind of me. And it's got like kind of like Ruby Rose energy to it. I do like Ruby Rose energy. I think we might end up just going with that one. Yeah. Perfect. Facial hair. That'll do. Although I should probably make them the same color. Go young raps? What? I spend most of my life as young raps. I don't need to do that again. Rad. Femme raps with a mustache and beard? Hell yeah. What features can we get? Okay, I can effectively just have a bunch of bruises and scarring. Got it. I actually have a facial scar on this side. So let's see if I can get a cheek scar going on here. Also, I've got to turn like the mass scarring off. It kind of does look like Emperor Palpatine. How'd you get the scar? I think it's on the scar slider. Oh, it's not on the scar slider. It's on dirt. Oh, right. It's dirt texturing the skin at that rate, I guess. Also, apparently my age is ridiculous. Let's go all the way down. That kind of, right? Like it kind of do look a little like me. Out of all of these, the second is probably the one that I have the most. See, mine was there and there. They would be visible, but they I was immediately taken, rushed to a plastic surgeon because it could have been disfiguring for a very long period of time. I think that's us. If you swap your gender, you get male raps without losing the details. That looks less like me than this. I'm on board. Chat, forever hold your, speak now or forever hold your peace. Your nose is a little bigger. Yeah, that's true. That's true. This looks like a younger Alfie Allen, or am I wrong? I have heard that one before. Female with facial hair is weird. Why? Why should guys have all the fun? Got it. We're gone. What's your name? Yeah. Screw it. Oh. I'm already a huge fan of the character. Rito is streaming. Yeah, that... It is extremely unfortunate because otherwise I would also be watching Rito. Are you going to tag this as LGBT? I believe that the tags already have LGBT in them. Yeah, I think we're good, chat. This is a solid 30-minute first episode for anyone on YouTube where we haven't really done anything, so I'm probably going to skip this as an episode.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump. Shit. Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
All right. So I asked Peak, because Peak's actually been playing this game, which has made conversation strange. Like, oh, Peak, what have you been doing all day? I can't tell you.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
So clearly what we need to do, find the direction that the main objective is in, spin 180, and walk. That's how these games work, right? I'm almost certain. Oh god, are we actually gonna have frame tearing?
Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it.
Right.
Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Think we do have a solid 60 here.
You taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh?
So what kind of gameplay is this going to be? We're going to be doing blind. It's vanilla and blind.
Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Alright, so Hawthorne is not the one who summoned us and got crushed, right? Damn it! RPGs demand more attention than I initially typically give. Thank you for the mentioning of the class costume. I'm pleased that people like it. No, that's Hawthorne? Okay, damn. They started to jump over obstacles, fair. Yeah, shift to sprint, F to heal, I imagine, as well. Tab for an option menu. Got it. Am I the only one getting pixelation? I have to imagine, sorry, some people are. Really, quality is poor, a shame. Actually, yes, much better, a lot better, cool. Phew. I want multiple of them in a zoo. Right. When do we get our first gun? I need to be murdering people, please. When sneaking, use tall grass, rocks, or other cover to hide from enemies. Use this to sneak past enemies or sneak up on them in combat. Right, so it's just don't be detected then. Got it. The awareness meters over enemy heads tell you if they are unaware, suspicious, investigating, or alerted. Well, if they weren't alerted before, they are. Glad you're playing Fallout mechanics? Yeah, pretty much. This is Fallout in space.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Like chrono phasing out of time, it appears? health. I love openers like this because you can see as they're trying to teach you each of the different mechanics, like obviously something you have to crawl under, all of those kinds of things. And sometimes there are unique ones, like forcing you to take a giant drop so you have to heal.
Hey, you, come here.
No, you look like main story. I need to check everything else first, please.
You've tried
Damn
the
it.
best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
So 5 in medical is enough to actually perform a medical task, so you don't really have to be traded in it?
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
What's this about marauders? What are you doing out here? Or you're hiding in a cave, you blocked off the exit, you're as good as dead. Rita says hi. I also say hi back. Hi, Rita. Yeah, I'm not gonna heal you until I know why I would.
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Let's persuade one. I've got a better idea. Give me your gun and I'll go help. Someone grounded their ship illegally. I'll hunt them for you. Or you're an idiot. Give me the gun before you get yourself killed. So all of these are effectively, please, gun for me, please. I'm mainly a persuadey kind of person. So let's go with that.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
And now do I just get to turn around and kill him? Can you tell me where I am?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Do you know anything about the Hope?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Yeah. So it's a megacorp dystopia kind of world. Got it. I have been avoiding so many things that is still something that is kind of relatively new to me as an idea about this game. I'm off. No, we're not that chaotic. I'm gonna take this from you though. Anything else to loot from you? Gourmet salt tuna fillet. Wait, hang on. The loot button. Oh, loot button Z and then pick up his F. I'm gonna pull an NL. There's no dogs around. I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What?
One sec. I have to just slightly up the mouse sensitivity, I think. Oh, not to default. Thank you.
In there.
Is it still possible to go back and heal him? I mean, I used 2 medkits directly in front of him.
Choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Yeah, relief. Mafazar, thank you for the subscription. Enjoy your emotes in chat and welcome to the Republic. You can kill anyone you want to, NPCs included. They count as enemies. All right, that's it. I'm power leveling here. I'm gonna stay in the start zone and just kill all of those. Hibernation complications detected. Tactical time dilation. TTD. Got it. Due to complications stemming from your being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the TTD button will slow down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have very limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly, while moving and attacks drain it faster. The TTD meter refreshes slowly over time, and it's on cue. Hey, Reanimate. Welcome to the stream. Some objects explode when hit. Shoot them with enemies nearby for an explosive surprise. Just don't be too close. Explosions can cause. Hey! I shot straight past the Marauder on the first shot there. How dare you? This is not fair. I'm not actually good at FPSs. Right. Weapon management. TNL weapons safety training. You suck. I'm well aware. You can have up to 4 weapons equipped at the time by dragging them up to the slots at the top of the screen. On this page, you can also inspect your weapons, compare them, flag them as junk, and break them down for parts. Players with the engineering skill can repair weapons on the screen as well. Take care of your TNL weapons, and they'll take care of your enemies. Loot the lizards. You can actually loot them? How familiar with firearms IRL? Zero. Zero familiarity. F5 quick saves, use it often hard. Much appreciated, I will do so. I'll also generally play a little bit better than that. God. Like, the world kind of reminds me, like, part of the rendering of this world reminds me of Fallout 4 in a way that does feel like they're taking a shot. Like, obviously, waking up in a reanimation chamber, having a clearly defined goal that you actually get to interact with the important characters of, you know, it's taken a couple shots there. Hacking and picking locks. Your hacking and lockpick skills help you get into places you're not meant to be. Mag picks are used to break open locks, and bypass shunts are used to break computer encryptions. If your skill is high enough to break the security, you can see how many mag picks or shunts you will need and how long it will take. Raising your skill will lower the number of items used and speed up the process. The heck? Oh, right. Okay, so I'd have to use 9 normal picks or 5 mag picks. Or is it 9 units of time? Not enough stats. Howdy, little mistaken. Welcome to the stream. Tarmac and cheese, mag pick, and 0G brew. Neat. Fish sticks, as well as fast ration pill and pre-sliced bread. Yeah, unfortunately I am one of those RPG gamers where I'm going to be picking up every single thing in all of it. Is 9 the number you have? It's the skill on the top, 9 skill out of 5. Yeah, but that still means that I need mag picks, right? Oh, it's the skill on the top. Right. Got it. So as soon as I get one more mag pick, I should go back there and open that up. Inventory management? There's nothing really to manage at this point. It's not fair. I clicked directly on top of the head every single time there. Don't tell me that accuracy is a stat. So headshots do basically no damage, as it turns out. It's good to know. Yeah, I'm dead. I forgot where the enemies were, and I'm starting to split my attention. All right, I need to focus more actually on the video game rather than everything else. Can you actually disarm them? I do not know. I don't have melee skills, so I'm probably not going to really be focusing on trying to disarm enemies. All right. Take these and run. Or at least take the mag picks. So coward is a stun. It's a coward. Did you just knock the sword out of his hands? I couldn't tell you for the absolute life of me. I was worried for my life. Spent more time worrying for my life than looking at the sword, unfortunately. Well, at least we have actually like a decent fire rate on this weapon. I was treating it more like a revolver than like a blaster. It does no damage. 0 damage. How'd you play this instead of the Fallout 76 subscription? It was a difficult decision. It was either I was going to stream the Fallout 76 debacle, or I was going to stream this today. I flipped a coin before we started, actually. I constantly have the inclination to move backwards and try and do a different path, but this early on, there shouldn't really be that many. I also think I actually do need to turn the visuals down just a little. Just a teensy tiny. going a little bit slower than I'm comfortable with. Okay.
Hey, get over here before you get yourself killed.
All right, Lieutenant Mercer.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
I'd kill him. Just straight up murder. Capital punishment. Single offense. Landing violation, let it go. I've already dealt with a couple of marauders, not impressed. So I've heard, I found one of your teammates holed up in a cave.
Really? How is he?
Cowardly. Bleeding and delirious, but still kicking, or still a moron? I'm hoping you're a little brighter. Let me go with bleeding and
Well,
delirious.
that's a relief. You don't want to know how much paperwork's involved in paying off a gravesite fee. We'll see him back to Edgewater. Just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
Do Spacer's Choice's guards back down from a challenge? I bet you could get these marauders to tell you where the owner of that ship is. Guess I'll give you a 0 on my customer service satisfaction survey. And don't worry, you sit tight, I'll handle it, or coward, I'll do it myself. All right. Don't you hate those grave fees? They stack up after time, seriously. Go persuade.
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
I will mention at this point that this game does have swears in it. I won't be censoring them when I read things out myself, but I myself won't be beginning with the swears. I mean, effectively, I'm just gonna have them take care of all of this for me. Why would I have to help? Thank you for killing all my enemies, just allowing me to loot them. Much appreciated, God. Oh, it's hold.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
I need something like that just for my front door.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the... Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
I mean, my hack skill is really high. What are you going to do? Self-destruct? I'm not here to misappropriate anything. I don't appreciate being talked to in that way. Not here to misappropriate anything.
Elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarded parties in 5, 4, 3,
I deserve it.
2, 1.
You realize we're on ground, right? Or is something supposed to be happening?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
So I never have to care when you threaten to kill me. Sorry, you've revealed yourself with that empty threat out earlier. I need to get the ship in the air. Is this Hawthorne ship? Let's do that.
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Damn it, I can't just lie and say that I am Hawthorne. Hawthorne was supposed to meet me when I landed. Hawthorne said, I'm sorry. Your captain's a red smear under my escape pod. I would probably go with the blunt one.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
This is a way of the game giving you something to actually be called, but not having to have like a voiced NPC or like a decided role for the main character, and like a Geralt kind of thing. Apparently the in-game audio of the voice is a little low. I can't really change that from there, so I will pop up the Outer Worlds in the mix outside. If this gets too loud in combat, feel free to tell me. I get it, you need me to be Captain Hawthorne and you can't fly, or okay, but I'm not Hawthorne, Hawthorne is dead. Well, I mean, I gave my character high intelligence, so let's go with the Captain Hawthorne one first.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Where am I supposed to find something like that, or Engineering 5? I doubt I'll find a part like that just lying in a garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable? I like it. Knocked it off with the Captain Hawthorne nonsense, or yeah, Ada, I got it. Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable.
I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Ekavik, that's an absolutely perfect point. The one I was going to bring up myself as well. How many Captain Hawthorns have there been before us? You've been promoted, level up. Congratulations, you've earned enough experience to go up a level. Open your character ledger to advance your character. Leveling up increases your health points, gives you points to upgrade your skills, as well as gives you access to a new perk at every other level. Keep leveling and you'll be upper management material in no time at all.